Hey, just obviously you're coming from a program that made it all the way to the end this year. Just what was kind of in your thought process to test the waters and then come to the SEC?
I feel like my boy Victor Kern played for you guys last year. Really good player, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he played a big part in that because I did a lot of communication with him, and he was saying, you want to play the best, you want to be the best, you know what I'm saying? Go against the best competition. So I feel like that was here at Ole Miss.
I guess how much dialogue was there with Julius when y'all were both kind of going through this process? He said y'all were evaluated separately, but was it you and then him, or the him there, then you, and then what? Kind of walk us through that.
I think it was our last day of our visit. Julius committed, and then right when he committed, I was like, man, let's ride, let's get to it, let's get to work.
You're part of an offensive line last year that won the Joe Moore Award as for the best offensive line in the country. In your eyes, what makes a good offensive line, and do you see those pieces here?
I feel like what makes a good offensive line is the camaraderie, the bond. You know what I'm saying? How close you are in the room. Because I feel like the closer you are, the more you can be like, all right, I know he has my back. End of the day, and I for sure can see the culture changing and shifting over here as far as the offensive line, and I can't wait to see how it plays out.
I guess you being a Washington guy, was it kind of culture shock coming down to Oxford, Mississippi, of all places?
100%. Coming from the city to no disrespect on Oxford, you know what I'm saying? It's just a little different. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I see the same 12 people when I'm going around town and whatnot. But it's cool out here. The people are nice out here. Feel like they brought me in with open arms, and yeah.
I guess, both sides of the ball were pretty much beefed up with the portal up to this point, and especially on the other side of the ball as well with, Walter Nolan coming in, Princely coming in. I know there's only been so much that y'all can have been able to do up until the spring period, but, what's it been like just kind of looking at the other side and knowing that, how good they have a chance to be versus, what could come SEC play?
100%. I feel like iron sharpens iron, and Walter Nolan, he's a hell of a player. You know what I'm saying? JJ Pegues, Josh, who else? Kilo, that whole defensive front, bunch of straight dogs. So I feel like going against those guys every day in practice is going to get me ready.
As you may or may not know, there's going to be a hot dog eating contest this weekend.
That's all I've
In the
heard.
offensive line room, who do you think has the best odds?
Man, I'd probably say Diego Pounds. That's a big boy.
Would he beat everybody on the team or just everybody on offense?
I'm gonna have to go with everybody on the team. Either Diego or man, Lane. Lane. Damn, I'm forgetting his last name. That's on me. Hewitt. Lane Hewitt.
What's the over-under?
Over under. I get Diego like. I get 17. 17. I give him 17. Appreciate y'all.